Well, it's happened. First frost. So on the leaves. Ah, they're ploughing down in those fields. No, look, it's some man going up in an airplane. One of those paragliders taking off on that field. There he is. Oh, that's pretty incredible. There he goes. That's fantastic. There he is. Way up there. Flying in the sky. I thought we were starting to plough the fields over there. Can't see with the sun. But I got him. There he is. Ah, he's coming over. He's going to bomb me. Can't see him. He's right above me now. So this is what the frost has done to my parsnips, so I'll have to dig them out today. They say that they're best after a frost. This came so unexpectedly. That's my garlic there as well. It's up. There's lots of frost on the leaves. There. And look at these poor Cape gooseberries. I think they've had it as well. I'll have to go and pick all those little berries off because they're looking rather sad. I think it went down to about -5 last night. Well, looks like they've put on quite a lot of weight. They've thickened up quite remarkably. There they are. Really nice sized parsnip. I've got all those ones over there out already. So it's been a good harvest. This is a cultivar called Mammoth. And the flesh is really good. White, they don't have very much hairs on the root. They come out quite easily from the ground and excellent flavour. So if you're looking for a parsnip, then go for Mammoth. At least it's produced well for me. Along here is this Salsify. I think this was a complete and utter failure. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them. The roots are just all hairy and horrid, and they're like pencils. They're not all that good. They're supposed to be the oyster of vegetables, but I think they're more trouble than they're worth, so I won't be growing them again. So that's the Salsify harvest. It's supposed to be a very delicate and nice root, but they're just incredibly hairy, and once you tidy them up, there's hardly any eating on them at all. So I won't be growing that. I won't be growing that again, regardless of the fact that it says it's a gourmet root vegetable. It's very disappointing. So that's it. But I am happy about that final parsnip crop. I've been eating them now for about 2 months. Absolutely marvellous when you roast them in the oven. And Now that the frost has come, I've just got these ones out of the ground. You can see that they're quite a reasonable size. So should get them into some sand and then into our basement to store for the winter. I say it's best to let them harden off for 2 or 3 days and then put them away. There's about 25 of them there. They're really nice and they're a great flavour. Highly recommend it. But Mammoth is its name. Nice white flesh, nice heart in it, and not woody at all. Really good. So that's the parsnips, and that's the salsify trimmed up. They're just like little pencils. And you'll notice that when I was trimming up the end here, well, perhaps you don't see it there, but if you break these little roots, then sort of white sort of milk comes out of them of some sort. You can see it there, or can you? Yeah, when you break the roots off, so some sort of sap comes out of the roots. Must be good for you. Or poisonous. I don't know. Well, I put them in soup, but I'm not going to grow them again. When you consider how thin they are and how much rooty they are, you compare them to these monsters here. It would have been better to plant a row of parsnips than to plant a row of salsify. But if you're a gourmet and you like sort of delicate things, and then I suppose that you should try these sometimes. I think some people grow them for the flowers. I remember when I had worked at a community garden, there were people from Iran and Iraq and Afghanistan there, and Indonesia and Thailand and Vietnam, and they would only grow exotic vegetables. They would never grow things that were cheap in the supermarkets. They always grew things which were expensive. And perhaps I'm sort of trying to follow that philosophy. But it's quite amazing that parsnips in Finland, people don't grow them. And if you go and try and buy them in the shops, they're expensive. So that's why I've grown them. Cut down 3 of these Cape gooseberries at the front of this raised bed. And look how many I've got. That's when you're picking strawberries, that's a 5 kilo box. It's overflowing. But the berries are very, very small. And I don't know if I'll ever get anything out of them. But I can take them into the house and I can try and bring them to ripen in the house. Those are all the shoots and leaves that I've cut down. So there's still about 6 more plants in there, and I should say about the same in the greenhouse. So that's a job for me.